welcome back to another video. So winter is almost upon us. Finally. Not here fully, but getting there slowly, teasing us every now and again. So because of that, the stars aligned with great weather and the desire for good food. Name a better duo to kick off the weekend. I'll wait. Now, when it comes to soup, I'm not really a big fan. I think I probably only have like ramen. That's the soup that I enjoy. But you also can't ever go wrong with some beef noodle soup. You roll me in. So I went to Shopee in hopes that, maybe the system was acting up because it hasn't updated in some days to see if my package came in, but it wasn't there. So, time to go to a different PX Mart tonight in hopes of finding my dear Reese's. If you know me, I love Reese's for some reason. That peanut butter chocolate combination, elite. What did I tell y'all? Look at that Reese's, right? Right there, that 79 something. Reese's, bruh. What's in there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like I always say, when you don't want or need it, it's there. When you want it, all of that. It's okay. We settling for some pretzels today. Studying abroad is pretty nice until you gotta say goodbye to the friends you make along the way. I have a close friend that left some things with me, and we had a call to go over the things that she left to decide what I need to send to her. And then I follow that up by trying to play some video games because it had been a while since I turned on my Xbox, only to be disappointed by having a system update along with my Wi-Fi deciding to act up at the same time. But as they say, in life it goes on. So you just gotta keep moving on, or in the words of the great Dory, just keep swimming. Well, I don't know if that applies to me because I can't swim at all, so I'm gonna stick to walking, riding a bicycle, taking the bus, etc. Everything but swimming and flying because I can't do that. Back where it all started, if you know, you know. This pivoting that I'm doing right now is courtesy of Starbucks that I wanted to go to being busy. And gotta know when to pivot, because sometimes your plans will not go the way you want them to. Past few days, no Reese's, found different things. Today, no seat at a Starbucks. Now we're going to the night market instead. Why not? Shouldn't night market. So first thing on the agenda, right? Fried chicken cutlet or G pie, and the line probably long as always, bro. So let me tell you about this chicken, right? I remember back in the day when it was about 60 NTD, I think, during my undergrad days, and now it's 100 NTD. Inflation is crazy, yo, but I refuse to abandon that chicken because that's a masterpiece, I'm telling you, trust me on it. And I think that Sydney Night Market is the best, for me at least. I'm very biased when it comes to this because, it's my favorite and it was also my neighborhood night market. So, from one long line for the chicken to this to now some. This just means I'm picking quality. Food secured. Time to get something to drink. Was gonna go tea shop, but nah. Too hungry. Ain't got time for that. When all else fails, 7-Eleven. So let me give y'all a quick story, right? Down there that says spa, When I first came to Taiwan, that's where we stayed. Like, they picked us up at the airport, dropped us off here, and we see all of these things around us, right? But bear in mind, it's during the day, so no lights. Is like, where are they putting us? Like a pretty nice spot, you know, like core memories of me in Taiwan. That's all it is right there. Now, after securing all the goodies, you know, all the good stuff, the food, the drinks, I had to find a place to chill and enjoy it. Now, if it's one thing I've learned since coming to Taiwan is how to enjoy my own presence. I mean, overall, I'm still working on that, but at least when it comes to going out and having a meal by myself, I have no problem with it. You know, more often than not, when we see people eating by themselves, we're like, oh, they're so lonely. Well, that used to be my train of thought. But now it's like having a meal by myself brings a level of peace. I don't need to have others with me. Like, I enjoy having others with me to have a meal, but it's okay if I go by myself. After eating all the good food I had at the night market, it was only right that I went to burn it off by playing some basketball. If you know me, I love basketball, but it had been a while since I last played prior to this. My goal was to go to the court, shoot by myself, you know, get in my little sweat there. But I was asked to play with a couple guys and I wanted to record it, but the angle where I had the camera wasn't the best. And then it started to get dark and there were no lights on at the court, so the quality was horrendous, horrible. And so, as the fun came to an end, reality set back in, you know. The thing about growing up means you gotta stay on top of things. Whether that's buying groceries, cooking, doing the laundry, you gotta be the person that's responsible to make sure everything is done. And well, you know, sometimes you get a bit lazy, but do your thing. Chef Josh in action. However, as you saw, onions 1, me 0. We'll revisit that matchup again soon. Just wait. I hope I get my revenge and don't take an L again. But onions are a powerhouse, you know, heavyweight matchup. So we'll see. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.